Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer. And today what I want to do is I want to test a theory that I've developed, and that is to see if, let me move away from that vent, to see if setting my camera in automatic mode and shooting with it will produce better or worse photos than if I set it in manual like I normally do. This came to me as an epiphany, you might say, after watching the Red Dot Forums podcast on how they set up their SL system cameras. To get this setup going, we're going to go to some user settings, and what I have one set called Handoff. And what Handoff does is it turns on literally everything in automatic. It even has shutter focus and the beeps. Let's see if you can hear it. So you listen. You can hear the little beep. So now what we're going to do is it has face detect autofocus on, and it has auto exposure and intelligent focus. It has literally every auto ISO. It's in program mode. It's auto everything. So let's see if we can find some interesting photos in automatic. Well, there's an interesting one already. Look at this convertible down here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of POV going on here. I just got the GoPro in hand, so we'll just see. That's a pretty cool old car. What is that? Is that a Chrysler? I don't recognize the front end. I guess it is a Plymouth. We'll see. It's got the name on the side. All right, let's see here. Gotta get closer. The car coming. Hold on. It's Chrysler Imperial, I believe is what that is. It's a beautiful car. Let's see. Get back a little bit. Get down low enough to hide most of the parking meter. There we go. Let's see here. Man, this thing's in beautiful shape. Oh, and it got a parking ticket. That was cold. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to shut this off so I can get my hand back in position, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, well, I have walked around for almost an hour and done a bunch of shooting from the hip, where you hold the camera down low and kind of point the lens and get photos. And I actually can make a few contacts with that, you know, and get a couple of decent images. But for the most part, you really want to like take the time to get a composition like this photo. You can see I waited till he stepped off the sidewalk, so he's in the same direction as the walk sign, and the one-way arrow is pointing in the direction he's going. That turned out really cool. It works for the most part, but there's some like strange things, like it struggles to figure out the exposure at times, but I would miss the shooting from the hip a good bit. See, like with these photos, this guy had a lot of character. He was coming down the street. I was trying to get a photo of him as he walked by while I was on the phone at the same time. And I just started snapping frames and pointing the camera from what I thought was pointed at him, but apparently I was leading him a little too much. You would have to practice that technique a lot from what I can see. Can you get out with the camera right out of the box in auto and get good street photos? Yeah. You got about the same hit rate, it seems, as me running my manual. What you don't have is absolute control over the image. It's that simple. So, you know, if you can deal with the camera doing all the thinking and you might be focusing on the wrong thing, like in this photo, then, you know, just accept you're gonna have some misses. I've done circled by here once. Earlier on a photo walk I went on by myself just to go for a, man, that car's got to be super loud for some reason. Yeah. This is what it looks like when I'm downtown. You see how many people there are. There's people, but they're spread way out. It's just kind of the way it is. With all that, it's been a good walk. And until next time, get your camera out. Go take a picture with it, all right? We'll see you later. Bye-bye.